The first stitch is the back stitch. I'm going to bring my needle up through the fabric 1 stitch length away from the beginning of the line. Then I take my needle down through the very beginning of the line and pull the thread all the way through. Next, I bring the needle back up 1 stitch length away from my first stitch. I then bring the needle back through the end of the first stitch and pull the thread all the way through. I continue this process until I reach the end of the line. The back stitch is a very common stitch that's often used for outlining. The second stitch is the running stitch. I bring my needle up at the beginning of the line and pull the thread through. I flipped it upside down because it's easier to do when you can control the needle and fabric with your hand from behind. I take the needle down 1 stitch length away from the beginning of the line and use my hand to pop the needle back up through the fabric 1 stitch length down and then down again. I repeat this process until I run out of space on my needle. Then I pull the thread through and start again. This stitch is a lot easier to do without a hoop, and it's used in a lot of mending. The third stitch is the split stitch. I bring my needle up through the fabric at the beginning of the line and take it down 1 stitch length away. I then bring it back up on the second half of the first stitch and then down 1 stitch length from there. I bring the needle back up in the second half of the second stitch and then down again 1 stitch length from there, continuing the process until I get to the end of the line. This is another great stitch for outlining. The fourth stitch is the stem stitch. I bring my needle up through the fabric at the beginning of the line and bring it down 1 stitch length away. You want to leave a little slack because you'll be bringing the needle back up through the middle of your first stitch, but unlike the split stitch, you want to avoid bringing it through the middle of the thread. I bring the needle back down 1 stitch length away and pull the thread through, leaving a bit of slack. I then bring the needle back up through the end of the first stitch, which will be located halfway through the current stitch. Pull the needle through to the side of the thread and continue this process. This is also a great stitch for outlining. The fifth stitch is a chain stitch. I bring my needle up through the fabric at the beginning of the line and then back down through the same hole. I make sure to leave some slack and then bring the needle back up through the fabric 1 stitch length from the beginning. When bringing the needle up, it needs to go through the loop of thread left slack before pulling the rest of the thread through. This will create what looks like a chain link. I then take the needle back through the same hole and pull the thread through while leaving enough slack to create another loop. I then bring the needle back up 1 stitch length away and pull it through the second loop. Continue this process until you get to the end of the line. Once you get to the end, you'll finish the chain with a very small stitch at the end of the last link. The sixth stitch is called couching. I bring my needle up through the fabric at the beginning of the line and then back through at the very end. Then I grab another length of thread and use it to secure the first thread to the fabric. I go up on one side of the first thread, over, and then down through the fabric on the other side. Then I go one stitch length down and continue the process until the entire length of the first thread is secured. Couching is great for outlining and filling, especially if you're using a type of thread that's difficult to work with. The last stitch is the blanket stitch. I bring my needle up through the fabric one stitch length down from the beginning of the line. I then go one stitch length to the right and then up and bring the needle down through the fabric, leaving a bit of slack. I bring the needle back up one stitch length down and pull the thread through the loop of slack I left. Next, I bring the needle back down one stitch length to the right and up, leaving slack when pulling the thread through. I bring the needle back up one stitch length down and through the loop of thread. I continue this process until I get to the end and then finish it off with a small stitch at the very end of the last hoop.